you know, I've begged people to tell me. I've begged Roland to tell me, and there's just no way that what does it take 5 seconds for a car to come into my view if I'm sitting here in the living room and happen to be looking out towards the window? If I'd been looking towards the pantry instead, I wouldn't have seen Roland's car drive by just now at all. If I'd been sitting on the couch and facing towards the television, I wouldn't have seen Roland's car drive by. So, that's ridiculous to do that. It is. It's an attempt to say that I'm being invited to participate or testify, and that I should have known as soon as I saw his car from the stairs. That window's what, about 6 feet long? Takes maybe 5 seconds for a vehicle to come into view on one side of that window if you're looking out that window, and drive to the other side of it. So, I mean, that's a scenario that's just meant to falsify testimony and say that I was invited. Jacob is sick. He needs his rest. And I'm not going to wake him up and drag him down the stairs, because Roland drove by, followed by a squad car, followed by a black SUV. That all happened in less than 1 minute. And that was my invitation, really. That was delivery of a warrant, really. No, it wasn't. That was a snitch driving by being escorted by a cop, falsifying testimony, probably using a cell phone to say I was informed. Our house is 100 feet from the street. This is the second floor. If I had jumped up and tried to do something about it, it would have taken me 5 minutes to put on clothes, wearing my pajamas, grab Jacob and drag him down the stairs and jump in the door and go. And there's just no way I can respond to something like that. It's all meant to falsify a record of some sort, to say that I'm invited, and that I was informed. No, I wasn't. Haven't been today, haven't been invited any other day. I begged the cops. I told them I wanted to participate. I told them I wanted to know the name of the cop and the badge number of the cop who's doing this. I told them that it's obvious to me. People are reporting me to somebody. One cop told me, so what? People come in the police station all day long, lady, and tell us people did things and did this and did that. Most of the time we can't do anything about it. So what if they're, saying this and that about you? That's ridiculous. Roland's probably receiving money to reimburse him for his gas from taxpayers or somebody. That's ridiculous, isn't it? It's going out of your way to falsify a record when it would be just as easy for Roland to send me a text message or, communicate with me plainly. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Nobody's in his apartment but me and Jake, and nobody's been in his apartment but me and Jake. That's wrong. Came when Jake and I were gone one day. And evidently Roland came and got this in married, I guess, because it wasn't Roland, not me or somebody else. But I'm thinking I'm not even here then. I haven't seen Roland since November 29th. That's 25 days ago. entered this apartment on two separate occasions after November 29th when I was in Jacob's bedroom alone and Jake was at school. Ron didn't say a word to me then either. At Jacob's bedroom door closed, he breezed in, went to his bedroom, and breezed out again, and was in and out in less than a minute on those two occasions. I don't see what the point is to all the pomp and circumstance. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't respond to it. That's unreasonable and it's irrational to say that because Roland drove by that I should have known. I begged Roland to tell me the truth. I begged Roland to take me to whoever I need to testify to or whatever. I begged him. I have begged him many times. So, give me a break. It's beyond reason to me. And the cop drive by too and say, yeah, he invited her really 100 feet from this apartment. We're on the second floor and he was in his car and he didn't even stop. He didn't even get out. He just drove by. He couldn't even see me. I was sitting in this chair over here by the wall by the kitchen. How does he even know I'm in the living room? Oh, that's right. His apartment's being surveilled. Okay. That makes even more sense, doesn't it? Why would you have to surveil somebody if you have their consent to monitor them? Really? Can't supervise somebody without actually interacting with them. I know it because I supervised children myself for 5 years. First time I spoke to a child, a little girl that came in with her grandpa at Circle K. And I checked them out and they were leaving and she stood there. She's about 3 or 4 years old. And, no, he didn't call me or didn't call me or anything. It's all lies. All of it. Every last bit of it. If two people going out their way to lie, don't expect them to tell the truth if they're not going to. That's what I know. Trust me, I've begged people to tell me the truth. People like to play too much. Doing the simple thing, that's too easy. If you can do something like that with a police escort, right? Nobody sees that. Of course they do. I do too. I begged the cops to tell me. I could call the cops now, they wouldn't tell me the truth. I know because I've done it. Man, you gotta know the address and then that badge number. You have to know. Really? Okay. Merry Christmas.